Hello everybody, welcome to Summit Point Raceway on iRacing. Today we're doing some Mazda MX-5 Cup driving. Haven't done it for a little while now since I did a Formula 1600 for about a week. And then I have another week where I didn't do much iRacing at all. So it's been a couple weeks since we've been in the Mazda. But here we are at Summit Point Raceway. We're going to try to get a decent time. I watched the track guide a couple times, but I haven't tried myself at all yet. So just going to quickly check that the audio is working on the stream and then we'll get going. Okay, I can hear myself, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's a good volume with the car, so we'll just see in a moment. Just give it a quick couple revs here. Alrighty. Okay, that doesn't sound too bad. Should be good to go. Appreciate you guys joining. Let's just, I guess, go right for it. I imagine my first few laps, as always, are going to be pretty rough. We'll see how it goes. Why is my race labs layout not going? There we go. I remember this Mazda not so great with the cold tires, so gotta be wary of that. Let me just turn the volume down a little bit on my end. There we go. That's a little better, I think. Yeah, the last thing I drove was the 4 car for a little bit. Haven't actually done any racing in that yet since I own the current track that we're on for the tournament, or the race week, I guess I should say. Okay, wow, the brakes are very slow. I think that I've watched a different track guide, or like a different layout. Yeah, and looking at the map real quick, this is most definitely a different layout than what I saw. That would explain why I was confused what I was looking at. It's almost like we're going backwards for this portion, so I'm looking over at the map. Interesting. I might have to go watch that quickly. And I could just go for it, but it's going to take much harder. It's much harder to figure it out, obviously, on your own from scratch. So what I think I'll do is I'll head around one lap, head to the pit lane, and I will just pause the stream for like 5 minutes or so, and then I'll go figure out the correct track guide. Maybe it's a different layout. It's definitely the same area. I see the pit lane is up there. It almost looks like a newer version of it or something. Interesting. Alright, well I appreciate you guys tuning in for a second, but I will be right back. I'm just going to pause the stream. Probably about 5-10 minutes or so. Welcome back, everybody. We're here, back in iRacing, ready to go. Watch the correct track guide. I've only seen it once, to be fair. So watch the other one a couple times. Usually I like to do it just 2-3 times, just kind of get it in my head, but that's okay. Don't want to leave you guys waiting too long. We'll figure it out. At least I have the general general ideas for the braking points, so we'll see how this goes. Still going to take me lots of practice to even get the feel for the car again. Just judging by that first driver on the track, it's very slippy compared to, you know, Formula 1600. Just get an idea for the track, really, more than just watching the guide first. Let's put a little bit of brakes in there. Oop. Just forget how slippy this thing is on cold tires. I do have damage turned off, so if I hit the wall, I can keep going and kind of keep the tires warm, which is nice. I'm most likely going to set a active reset near the beginning of the lap once we get to that point. Yeah, this turn, this will be down to second here. This thing is so slidey with cold tires. This should all be flat out here, theoretically. If that part is flat out, I think it would be. If my tires were warm. Come on, there we go. I was going to say damage should be off. So we would slow down at the pit exit. Drop it down from 4 to 3, theoretically. Back around. Okay, the tires will be slightly warmer, but not really, because it didn't go very fast. Obviously, went off the track like 3 times. So let's just do another kind of drive around. Try to be in the right gears. So maybe second gear around here. Third. A little bit of braking right about there. We'll maintain third, cut the corner. We'll run a lot wider when we're going full speed. Run across here. And this corner, I believe, is in third as well. Yeah, it's just a lift. Or fourth, I think it actually is. This will be down to second. You stay in second. I'm not sure if you go to first. I think it's second. All through this section. Yeah, it is. And then flat out through this section. Not quite warm enough for that. Hey, that's good. It'll help warm up the tires. Theoretically up to 4 and then back down to 3. A little bit of braking for the end of the pit lane. And then back around to the straight. Okay. It's obviously not a great start here, but I'm still going to set the active reset and I will reset it again once we get better. So then have a better start. At least I can reset off something. Actually, we also should wait till we have warm tires to have that active reset. So we're not resetting to a cold lap. This will be third with a small amount of brakes. Cut like that. Okay. I'm just trying to test how much grip we have now. It's still not very much. I changed my steering settings a little bit too. I do have it set up to how I did when I was in Formula car, but well, it might be okay. We'll see how it goes. Should be down to second. Back again. In the flat out section. Just not gonna take it flat out yet. I'd rather do that than spin off right now, so we can keep warming up the tires. Probably one more lap. Only a minute and 20 seconds for a good lap around this course, so it's not a very long one. I mean, we'll need to do 3 or 4 or 5 really to see real warmth in the tires. Obviously, you have to drive aggressively, more aggressively anyway, to warm up the tires, not just drive around slowly. Already see we have more grip, quite a bit more grip. See if that corner's down to 1. I think it's 2 though, when you're going through full speed. Just keep cutting that little corner right there for now. Try to set a better active reset in case you go off here, but still like to do one more lap before I set my main reset. And we should be warmed up. Appreciate everyone joining, by the way. Nice to see you all here. So we'll be down to second. Not down to third, that's only a lift actually, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that definitely will be in second, since I was already kept in second that time, and I can get a lot more speed through that section. Ooh, okay. Saw that coming. Try to get way wider to the left to be able to have a wide entry into that corner there, corner 9. And we get the active reset button ready. Still gotta pay attention to driving, I guess. Let's put it there. Step that braking zone up quite a bit. Right, I'm braking in the right spot, but I'm not going nearly as fast as I should be by that point. I think I should be in 5th gear, actually. Far too early for that. That time at least. Right, I gotta stop braking there, that's just a lift there. Now down to 1. See how they do that corner right there. I'm seeing how I can go flat out. Maybe it doesn't flat out anymore.
Slow down penalty.
Carry a lot more speed through there. Right, I haven't raced in a couple weeks. We're only lap 5 though. We got a 128. Not great, but not bad for lap 4. Need to carry a lot more speed through that section. Experiment with that. Usually I brake way too much there, so I brake way less just to see kind of what the limit is, and somewhere in the middle, obviously. I don't think that last corner of that section will be flat out. Simply did not brake enough that time. Trying to carry more speed, but not quite that much. Lost the back on there. Lifted through that section, not braked, but still lifted too much. I'm hitting that curve too much and losing the back end right there too. Let me just quickly check if that last corner is supposed to be flat out. 1 second.
Turn 5, or at least 55%, and trail that off as we get over towards the gas. That's important because we're building up all this momentum to go through this next section as fast as possible. So we're flat through here, just going up through the gears, using that camber. So we're flat through here, just going up through the gears, using that camber on the right hand side of the track. So we want to be nice and wide over on the left. What we're looking for to get to the end of it.
Alright, it is flat out, that's section 2. Let's just quickly do an active reset here. I need to get a better active reset that doesn't make me shift right away like that. Appreciate everyone who's joined the live here, especially if there's anyone new to the channel. And carry so much more speed through that section right now. Yes, the track guide shows that you can go flat out through everything here. Only in the middle of the track there, not the left side like I was doing. I just lost it there, but oh, come on. Hoping I could save it, but I guess not. Actually, no, it's just, no, let's get a better active reset. I don't like that one. I don't like having to shift right when I reload. Gives me a little bit of time. You know what, I'm gonna do it right here. So I don't have to do that straight every time while I work on the corners. Better with the speed, but still wasn't a smooth entry. And that's a tricky section. This is okay to lift if I need to save the car, but it's possible flat out. Carry a ridiculous more amount of speed there. Let's just reset. So we're going faster. Smoother for sure. Don't know if it was as fast as the one time we did it, but smoother. Okay, I had a better entry to that corner, but did not brake enough in the braking zone. I think I see what I'm doing wrong in that whole section there. Just reset. It's a horrible first corner. Not enough braking. Yeah. Okay, don't reset when your wheel is turned. No, come on. Sit it again. Straighten the wheel. Here we go. Now reset. Oh, come on. Let's move on the power. And the dirt a bit on the braking zone there. The active reset I have right now is still not the best. It's kind of often pointing me at the middle of the track and make corrections every time. Really need to carry more speed through there. Oh, I just braked there for the first time in a while. I don't know why. I know I don't have to brake there. Better reset. Better with the speed through that corner now. Quite a bit better. Just lift for this corner. Go back in. Brake. A little bit too late there. We didn't go off the track. Flat out. Don't lose it. The curbs are angled just enough to really throw the back end around. Turned in real early as if I was going flat out, but obviously I wasn't.
Your fastest lap of the session.
Still not going fully flat out through all those corners there, so I'm losing a lot of time. I know that. This is a really basic corner to be losing time onto. I don't know why I haven't perfected that yet.
lap of the session.
Try way less brake. Again, too much. Too little. Reset. I need to point the car better when I'm under braking. It's nothing to do with the amount of braking now. Just the way I'm braking. That nice and slow. I don't know what the groceries for. It sounds like my wife when she sleeps. Hey Bubba, nice to see you. I can see that. Not that I know what your wife sounds like when she sleeps. I'm just not committing. Like, I'm feathering the throttle for no reason. I mean, obviously it did not crash, but I know I can do it flat out. Well, I know someone can do it flat out. I watched them do it. Doesn't mean I can do it. When I miss your ATS stream, I know that would have been perfect. We could have trucked together, but it's okay. I'll be doing more soon. Don't worry. Just got to get back into it, which I did, and now it makes me want to do it a lot more. So there'll be more coming soon. What was that? Some kind of pole or something on the track? I don't even know what that was. Oh, let's just check out the field and the farm over here. Yeah, we gotta do some convoys soon. Makes it a lot more enjoyable to do those long trips. Delta bar working there now. Oh, wow, I hit the brakes there. Forget what I'm doing when I'm overthinking things. Way too slow for second gear there. Let's really work on this section. I'm not gonna let go. Third. No, I am gonna let go because I'm way to the right. Need to at least be in the center of the track there. I just need to jump back into gaming when it gets close to the end of the year. Me too. I mean, I do a lot more purely because there's a lot less to do outside. I don't want to be outside anymore. This year it also just happened to work out for other reasons when I had more time. Oh, it's the sector markers. That's what this thing on the ground is. At least that was the finish line, yeah. But in general, I agree. I also have more time around the end of the year. You go check the end of that stream, Bubba. You'll see me buy a certain truck. I think you should go get that mod off workshop. I'll explain why in the DMs eventually. With you and Joey. Fighter jet. Okay, gotta lock in here. It's getting worse. I'm going faster through it than before. I've already lost time just on the straight. Or gain time, I should say. Losing on that corner though, from my personal best. Should be in second gear there, not first. Just can't commit to the flat out. Yet again.
Fastest lap for you.
Don't have a good line through that first corner yet. It's quite a long one. A little too small on the braking there. Brake there again for some reason. Come on. Just do a reset actually. A couple of mistakes so far. That's not good. Ah, dang. I pressed the wrong one. Alright, well, I gotta put a new reset down. Whoops. Good, that's a decent corner there. Wasn't amazing. Could carry a lot more speed. It's okay for a reset. I think that's a reset's after the finish line, which is not great. pedals just lifted off the ground. That's not great. That's the problem without having like a rig or something. Ouch indeed. Damn turns. I don't know why they don't make these tracks more straight. Or just all straight completely. You just have a lot less slowing down to do. So it's better, you know, the faster you're going, the better the race is. Let's just go for it. Flat out. What happens? Okay. Way less than I thought, because I just made it. Not well, but I really do just need to send it.
Slow
Don't
down.
cut that much.
Got a penalty for cutting the course.
Okay, don't brake too late. Like that. Brakes are early there. Very easy to end up in the wall in this car. Come on, that gravel really sends it, and I just set my reset. Dang. That's unfortunate again. Yeah, I should have those buttons further apart from set the reset and activate the reset. Everybody, by the way, thanks for watching the stream. You're seeing the worst laps I've done in a little while here. Still just learning the track here. If you remember the name, that'd be great. Summit Point, that's what it is. I did about a week of Mazda racing, and then I've been out of it for 2 weeks. I did Formula racing for a week after that, and then no racing at all for another week. So that's where my experience lies. That's about as much as I got. See where that reset is. Okay, yeah, not great because I'm off to the side like that. Just get over right away. Shift, press F7. There we go. That's a good one. Let's not mess that up. It's before the lap marker too. A little mark in the windshield reminded me of real life too much. Woke up, what was it, yesterday? 2 days ago now, and had a big crack in my windshield for no reason. Just awesome. I assume it's thermal, since it's obviously just started snowing lots. Really got into the negatives here in this last week. I mean, it shouldn't happen like that. Probably not going to be under warranty, but it did, so that's unfortunate. I looked on the crack, there's no like chip mark or anything like that. And it goes all the way to the end of the glass.
Got about 5 laps of fuel.
What did I just do that for? Reset. Just immediately screwed that lap up. Okay, not the worst. Cut that corner way too much. Yeah, I'm running a ton of time through that section just by going flat out. Which I mean, I've expected that. Way too
Out
much
the
there.
course.
Yeah, that's
You've
not
got
going
to
to
slow
be.
down and give up that time.
Let's just reset so we can actually get a valid lap in. Not a clean corner. Saved it. Still cutting that corner so consistently, I don't know why. Wow, that was just a whole mess of corners. There, gained a little bit of time out the first corner there. Wasn't too bad. Okay, not quite flat out, but pushed a little harder than I normally do. Still go flat out there and gain even more time.
Got about 5 laps of fuel left.
It was a good lap though. I mean, as you can tell by the delta there.
That was your
Set there.
fastest lap of the session.
123. Not a great first turner. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to wow, can't even talk. Take a quick bathroom break, and then I'm going to do an active reset, and we'll try for another good lap. I'll be right back. I appreciate you guys watching. Alright, I am back. Thanks for waiting. Don't know where the car was rolling. I could hear it rolling all over the place. Looks like we've gone up and down this little area here. Windshield's all dirty. Let's do a nice reset. See, we're much faster through the straight there, since we get up to fifth for a little while, and we don't always get up to fifth at all, so that's great. Hey Ryan Ash, how you doing? Good corner there. Left through this corner. At the tree, kind of. Okay, the tree, I was trying to find a good marker, but that might be a little late. But that is a little late, that's for sure. Okay, that was not good. Went from not valid to really not valid. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, so I gotta move my sector UI thing out of the way. The game's UI is overlapping my race UI. Race Labs UI. Uh-oh. Can I do active reset still? I did not want to go back to the pit lane like that. Oh, good. I did not do that section well. I should have been more over to the right there. Should stay in first this time, since we're so slow. Shouldn't be in first normally there. It wasn't clean, but I mean we got through. Break for that. Corner there.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Just doing a reset actually, because that was a really good start. Definitely getting better with turn one. Supposed to touch the dirt there a little bit, ideally. First again, even though I shouldn't be here. Just not carrying enough speed through there right now. Why did I lift there? Alright. been taking a while to actually press the reset button because I'm looking every time now to make sure I don't set a reset again. Not a good few sections there. Getting worse at that section. Braked way too late. Focusing on the turn before and the exit, and getting a good exit, and was not paying attention to slowing down again for the next turn. Come on, rookie mistake. Redlining it. Why am I in fourth? Come on. Could have never done that there. Better. Come on, screw that up. Should be down to third there. Little off there. Okay, that's the worst speed I've ever carried through that section. Appreciate everyone who's joined the stream lately that might be new to the channel. Welcome. Thanks for watching. Slowly improving from when I started. Still a lot of mistakes that I'm making more than once in the same areas that I gotta work on here. Really gotta carry more speed through that corner for the beginning of this section. I mean, I'm not even carrying full speed through this section with, so if I carry more speed through that one, obviously I'll be even faster through here, so I'm gonna practice all of it on go. Still not carrying the full speed through that. Oh, the gas is a little too early, which, yeah, once you run wide in this thing, you're done for. You lose all your speed. Try and make the next turn. Better there. Surprised I wasn't off track. So I'm trying to carry more speed through that, like I know I can. And I just run wide every time. Not sure how I used to do it, or how it can be done. A little bit more time to practice here. I can do a few more laps. Hopefully cut the time down. Just even another second would be great. That's a pretty big ass at this point. It's, from what I've heard, it's a trickier track than it looks like it is. Like the other tracks that didn't seem more technical, but I don't know. Apparently it's just a trickier track to get right every time. I think it's just because there's a lot of counter steering around corners that like full flat out, so I'm not sure. Makes me feel a little bit better. The track guide was a 120 and I'm at a 123.7. I think it was 120. Let me just double check that. 120.3. And obviously that's a professional, so yeah, 123 is not amazing, but not too far off. Cutting 1/3 of that is pretty significant, which is why I don't know if I can do that. I don't have too much more time. We have about 10 more minutes to keep messing around here. And later in the week, we'll do some races on this track. We'll go into some public practice sessions and do some racing. So we'll see how we compare with everybody else. Hitting the gas too early there. Keep doing it now. Wasn't doing that at the beginning at all. Okay, that was better for that section. Went from adding a 0.3 to a 0.1, but obviously don't add anything, so let's just reset. Also, I'm pretty low on fuel, which is why I keep resetting. Just keep going around. Probably about 5 to 10 more minutes, just so you guys have a heads up. When I do have to head out, it'll be pretty abrupt. So, just so you're aware. Oh. Yeah, I butchered that entry again. That was getting annoying. Pretty good. Obviously, a little too far. That was an off track, but you want to get into the dirt, just not that much. Carried a lot of speed through there, though, which is why I said it was good. Still not on that, so before I come back next time, I'll have to rewatch the track guide for that section and really nail it. Maybe set the active reset just before that, and just work on that section for a while. Overturning, which I don't know why for these two corners. That's definitely part of my problem. I'm losing grip and oversteering. I usually have that issue, so it's weird. Alright, I was gaining a little bit of time there and could not go flat out with that line. Okay, we're gaining more time here than I have any other lap. Interesting. Butchered through that section quite badly. Cutting that corner way too much now. Second time in a row doing that. section so many times. Okay. Victory. I wasn't able to get it straight quick enough to reset well there. Just braking. Okay, not a good section, but I want to work on the next part, so just ignore it. Don't turn that much. Oh, that is... It's frustrating to do worse than you were before on the same section. I think we're just overthinking it instead of just looking ahead and... A couple more tries. Yeah, not very quick, but it made it through. Once you get off the track there, it just pulls you right off. Hey Kevin Gillis, are you ready? Imagine that means here. Let me just give this my last shot then. See how I do. Trying to go flat out. I entered on the right though. Yeah, not happening. Alright. Well, I appreciate you guys watching. We made a lot of progress. I'm down to a 1:23.7, which is like 2.4 seconds behind the track guy, which is by all means not the record or anything, but it's a very, very good time, so it's not too bad. Anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you guys next time.